Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Honda Civic, that generation here from year 2016 to year 2021. If you guys have one of those, you need to find where the radio fuse is located because your radio does not work. Stay with us, we'll explain which fuse you need to check, where you can buy cheap fuses and relays, that way you don't waste your money, and why it's important to test fuses and relays. All that will be covered today for your convenience. Make sure you stay until the end. Before we start, guys, let me tell you a little bit about us. On this channel you will be able to find, guys, a video for every fuse on your Honda Civic, guys, if you have that generation from year 2016 to year 2021. Why we make these videos? To save you time and money. Let's say you're down the road, you need a fuel pump fuse, because without that fuse practically the car will not be running. If it's blown, you can just search for it and find it instantly and know which fuse to check, because even in the manual, okay, the fuses are under different names that could be really hard to diagnose. Now, another thing, guys, we're constantly working on things, taking engines apart, transmissions, fixing cars, and we have 3 channels that we have more than 1.1 million subscribers altogether on these channels, guys, that we daily put content that can save you thousands of dollars in repairs as well. So let's go ahead, explain now where you can find all the fuses. Another thing now here, guys, okay, you will have different kind of fuses on your Honda Civic, guys. Some of those could be really hard to find. Okay, we're talking about some multi-fuses, multi-block fuses right here. Those could be really expensive, hard to find, impossible to find in small towns or in the middle of nowhere. Relays can be overpriced as well. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get practically all the fuses and relays at a really good price and quick shipping as well. That way you don't waste your money, guys. So let's go ahead, start on it and explain about the fuses now. So right here, guys, where is the audio fuse? Let's explain now the radio fuse. We're going to demonstrate on 2017 Honda Civic. You will need to open the hood on your Honda Civic right here, guys, okay? And once you open it, you're going to see right here on the right side, you're going to see a fuse box. Check this thing out now, right here, that's the fuse box. If you open that fuse box, guys, okay, that fuse box, you're going to see a fuse box layout just like that. This is the front of your Honda Civic, this is towards the windshield side. Before we continue, let's explain why it's important to test fuses and relays. So let me explain why it's super important, guys, to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist, guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays, guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below specifically to that video. Please check it out. So where is the radio fuse? If you look right here underneath these 2 relays on the very right side facing the vehicle, it will be on the very right side. And right here will be fuse number 18, that's fuse number 19. That fuse right here, guys, that fuse number 19 is the one that's for the radio. If your radio doesn't work, check that fuse, guys. Sometimes it could require removing the fuse to reset the system, okay, so the radio can start working again as well. Sometimes it's not a bad radio, they just get stuck. It's electronics, guys. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.